Hey there! It's funny. We live on this planet our whole lives, and we think we've got it all figured out, right? We know about the highest mountains, the biggest oceans, but what if the most common facts we know are just scratching the surface? Today, we're going to dig into some of Earth's hidden extremes, and I think we'll end up challenging what you thought you knew.
All right, let's just jump right in with a huge one. If I ask you, what's the tallest thing on Earth? What's the first thing that pops into your head? It's Mount Everest, right? For pretty much everyone, that's the answer. But that simple answer is exactly what we're here to question. So let's start right there with that legendary peak. I mean, Everest is an icon, a symbol of human spirit and just the raw power of nature, and for a very, very good reason. Mount Everest stands at an incredible 8,848 meters. That's almost 9 kilometers straight up into the sky. It is, without a doubt, the highest point on Earth, but only if you're measuring from one very specific starting point: sea level. And this is where we have to totally flip our thinking. We spend so much of our time looking up, right? But maybe, just maybe, one of the planet's biggest secrets isn't up in the clouds, but way, way down, hidden under the waves. So let's go. We're heading into the dark, crushing depths of the Pacific Ocean to find out what's really going on down there. Okay, so this is the Challenger Deep. It's the absolute lowest point in the Mariana Trench, and it plunges down, get this, almost 11,000 meters. That's nearly 11 kilometers down. So when you put that next to Everest's 8.8 kilometers up, you start to realize the trench is just on another level. And when you see it like this, visually, the scale is just undeniable. I mean, sure, Mount Everest is reaching for the sky, but the Mariana Trench goes so much deeper. It honestly makes the mountain look small in comparison. Okay, now this is the part that just gets me every time. You could literally take the entire Mount Everest, from base to peak, drop it into the Mariana Trench, and its summit would still be more than 2 kilometers underwater. It would just disappear. Gone. So, now that we've kind of established the true scale of nature's highs and lows, let's bring it back to something a little more human, just to really see where we fit into all this. I mean, let's be fair, we build some pretty incredible things. Our cities scrape the sky. But how do our absolute greatest engineering marvels really stack up against these forces of nature? Well, when you put it all on the same chart, the perspective is kind of stunning. You've got the Mariana Trench down at nearly negative 11 kilometers, Everest up there at almost 9, and then way down here is the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on the planet. It's less than 1 kilometer tall. It's barely even a blip on the scale. And that really puts it all in perspective, doesn't it? Our grandest achievements, they're just these tiny little dots compared to the raw scale of the planet. But hold on, there's one more extreme we have to talk about, and it might just be the most powerful one of all. All right, it's time for the final twist. See, we've been so focused on distance, on height and depth, but what if we've been measuring the wrong thing this whole time? Yeah, the most mind-bending extreme isn't something you can see. It's something you would feel. It's this invisible, immense power that's just waiting at the bottom of our oceans. Down at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the water pressure is just staggering. It is over 1,000 times greater than the pressure you and I are feeling right now. Just try to imagine that. The weight of the air on you right now times 1,000. We're talking about a force so immense that it would crumple a military-grade submarine like you'd crush an empty soda can in your hand. Just pop. It is an environment more hostile and more powerful than we can even really comprehend. So let's pull back. What have we learned here? Our planet is defined by extremes that go way, way beyond what you see on a normal map. So here are Earth's true extremes, right? You've got the tallest peak above the sea, which is Everest. You've got the absolute deepest point, the Mariana Trench, and maybe the most impressive of all, the greatest force, that crushing pressure in those same depths. And that's really the big takeaway, isn't it? Our world isn't just big, it's intensely, powerfully, and kind of beautifully extreme in ways that we are only just beginning to get our heads around. It really makes you wonder, right? If we just kind of poked a hole in one of the most basic facts we all learn about our world, what other incredible secrets and mind-blowing extremes are still out there, just waiting for us to find them?